But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome back to our own company. I've built an own company with the money we made from our first product, and if you want to see the actual build, there is going to be a speed build video on the channel. I'm not sure when it will come out, I'm not sure how much editing and rendering it will take, but it will be an extra episode, and if you want to see it, then please go see it. I will promise I'll put some music underneath it, and it's just, you just can see how we build in this game. If you don't want to see it, we're not going to do that as an entire episode, so that's why it's an extra episode, because I can believe that some people don't want to see the actual building process, but if you do want to see it, then please go check it out. It's pretty cool actually, and I'm gonna give you a small tour here, basically at the beginning here. So we're gonna put the room labels on because I need to talk about some stuff, how we're gonna do things right now in the actual company. Now we have our own building and we have to set up some more things, like cleaning and all that stuff, and I wanted you guys to be with that because I think that that's an integral part of the game too. So let's start off. This is our own sort of designer building, and we're gonna give it some colors, but I want you guys to put in the comments like a cool color scheme, like at least like two colors. Let's say two colors. One floor color and one wall color for the inside. The outside is just gonna be, we can do something with it, but it's mostly for the inside. So, and it's probably gonna be like the colors of the company, you know. Myself, I'm thinking about a bluish wall, like a painted wall, and maybe some wooden flooring, and that should be then a little brownish, but I'm thinking a little bit lighter brown. But you guys can always leave suggestions, so I'm gonna do that probably next week when I had the time to read your comments, and probably we're gonna do that. So we're gonna beautify this building a little bit more, but for now I wanted to get into the game. It took me like 45 minutes to build these buildings, and yeah, I don't want to do that again. So at some point we will add things to the buildings, but for now we're just gonna do a little tour. So this is our sort of designer building, and for now it looks like this. It's just a block, basically, but we're gonna do different shapes when we have more money and when we have more time to actually do stuff. But for now, let's start on the floor, on the ground floor. So we have the entrance over here, the reception. These are elevators, so these go up and down, like elevators do. And then we have this is why I put the room labels on. This is the dev, which is gonna be the 2D team. They are gonna specialize in making 2D editors, and they're going to make 2D editors all the time, and at some point we're going to give them a project management job, which means that they will automatically keep going on and keep making these things. But this is their floor. So basically people come in over here, and then the developers for the 2D editors, we're going to change the team name. This is my office. So this is the leader office. So let's take a closer look here. This is my office. Let's put these out right now, turn them off. Yeah, so this is my little office over here. And we have a sort of a hallway that also functions as a lounge. This bit over here, so we have a nice little couch, we have some water coolers, we have a snacking machine. We have the toilets over here, which are basically, if you are playing this game, I will give toilets a team. So that, you know, because if you leave toilets like anyone could go there, then sometimes your people will go to like the other side, the other building on the other side of the map to go to the toilet, which is not very good, of course. Then we have this. This is the artist part. I want to separate my team. I want to separate my teams, and I want to separate the team on the actual floor in different locations, so we can get the buffs for them. So these we're gonna have two artists for now, at least, in the 2D editors thing. So we have two nice desks for them, a small little office, and then we have I think it's six programmers, place for 6 programmers in this little spot over here. We have a small little meeting room in this area, and we have a small little canteen over here with a kitchen for the cook. We're gonna hire some cooks, and that's the actual sort of the 2D editor / entrance of this building. Now we're gonna go up, and then we have a little lounge over here. We have the sort of the entrance of where you come up in the elevators. We have a small meeting room, and all this stuff is gonna be for the design team. So we're gonna have the designer office over here. We're gonna have the design leader office over here. We're gonna have a small canteen for them too. Some toilets, and because we had some room, I decided to put the server room over here. We have 2 server rooms. I think. Oh, I need to still wire some servers. This is one of the server rooms. We have another one in the other building, and this is going to function as a place for where we can store our own work, so that bugs will less likely to happen, and we can work a little bit more efficiently, and we can also host stuff for other people, which they will actually pay us to have something up on our servers, which is pretty good. And then we have the upper side of the building. This is empty. This is probably going to be something for a new team, like maybe an audio tool team or a 3D editor team or something like that. We're probably going to use that space for that. But we also needed some temperature things, so to heat the building or to cool the building, and to make sure that all the computers will not overheat and all that kind of stuff. So that's actually what we have up in here. So this is going to be a opening where we're going to make sure we're going to make something new. Probably once we have a new development team, it's going to go there. So that's design and 2D editing. And we go to the bigger building over here. The bigger building over here, we have to turn around. By the way, I also have these parking lots. So this is a small parking lot for over here, and these are the parking lots for over here. Because this is the bigger building, because this is our support/marketing building. Like I like to sort of get them separated, because support teams and marketing teams tend to be a lot larger than the other ones, than developer teams. This is the entrance over here. Same little deal. We have some elevators. We have more elevators here because we're gonna have more traffic over here, so we need more people to go up and down. This is the support floor, by the way. So we have a big hallway over here, some toilets. We have the leader office. We have a place for 20 people for support. We have a huge meeting room. We have a nice little lounge. We have a canteen, and we have another temperature service, because every little building needs their own. Then we go up, and this is the marketing floor. So same thing over here. We're gonna have the elevators and sort of the entrance of the floor. We're gonna have the meeting. We're gonna have the lounge, the canteen, cooks, and this is the other little server room, which I still need to connect. So let's connect all these, and let's see. Do we have 2 servers now? Yeah. So this is the bigger one, and this is the normal one. This is the smaller one, which is over here. I'm gonna rename this into SCM, Source Control Management, or something like that. It's called. I'm not sure. And this is gonna be the host. So this is where we host digital stuff for our company. So if people buy digital copies of our software, it will be over here. And the SCM is just the sort of central management unit. So that's where we will put our work in progress, if you will. We have some more toilets, and we have the actual marketing leader office and the marketing thing. Again, 20 computers for this. This is way too much for now. Same for the support, and we probably don't even need all these computers for now for the team that we are running. But we are going to expand, and you always need to build towards expansion. You don't want to have not enough room at some point. So that's why I did this. We're going to hire a design team, and for now, we're going to assign some stuff. We need to manage our teams, so we have 8 people in support. For now, we can go up to 20. Let's state that we want to have HR management on this. Can we enable it? No, not yet. So we have 8 programmers. Let's go up to like 14. 14 of 20. Salary low, education level should be highest. Education cooldown 12 months, and you can send every 12 months you can send like 4 people for a duration of 6 months. That should be good. Then we have marketing. We don't have any people in the marketing team right now, but we could set up some HR management already. So we're gonna hire, like, let's say 10 marketers. Low age, low salary, education level high. I don't think that you can be educated in marketing at this point. It was possible at earlier versions of the game, but for now it is not possible. So yeah, design team. We're gonna HR management, do this. We're gonna hire. I'm not sure how many spots for designers that we have. Let's go up, and it was 6. Yeah, okay, 6. Let's hire 6 designers. 6 designers, young people, low salary, because otherwise you can't get young people. Full education, 12 months, 4 guy. Well, 4 is a little bit much, maybe 3. We also need some designers inside our own building because we need to design some of our projects. And because we are doing a specialized design team, we don't have any designers on our own teams, which means that design won't happen and we can't make any products. So that's basically why we always need a few designers inside. So yeah, that's that. Do we need to do something more? So we have support set up for HR management, marketing, design. This one needs to be renamed into the 2D team because they're going to be working on 2D things only, at least for now.Maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but 2D management, we are in class, I think, for this. So let's go for 6 programmers, 2 designers, low. This should be high. This should be like, okay, we have like 8 people, so we could probably send 4 out and for 6 months. I think that's gonna be cool. So let's check our things over here. Who is in class and who is not and all that stuff. Teams. So I'm at home. I'm gonna be educated as a HR management so that I can actually start hiring people. Do we have a leader for support? Not really. Do we have anyone who is pretty good at leading? No. So we're going to hire a leader for the support team, and we're going to hire a leader for the design team, and we're going to hire a leader for the actual, the marketing team. Yeah, that's what we have to do now. So this is a lot of setup. We're going to go for medium leaders. They're going to be a little bit older, but they're going to be a little bit more skilled, and because they're more skilled, they will pick better people to work for us. So for the support team, let's go for a great leader. You're actually pretty good. I do like this to be straight in the middle. So we're gonna look again. Sorry, mate. I don't want someone too old. I don't want someone. Okay, this is a very balanced guy. Let's check this last one, which is great. No. Okay, I'm gonna hire you. You are actually a pretty good marketer, but also a pretty good programmer. So you're gonna be the leader of the support team because you always are gonna do some programming in support team as a leader. Same thing that if you're going to be a marketing leader, you're going to do some marketing. So we're going to hire you for the support team. That's amazing. So let's look again because I want balanced people. Let's look again. We need a design leader and we need a marketing leader. So not really finding. Okay, we have 2 good guys here. So you are good at marketing. I'm gonna hire you for marketing. Okay, and then we go back to support because then we can find the other guy back. Truman Stone. You are actually a pretty good artist, but no really design skill. But we can train you, so that's totally fine. You're gonna be the design leader. And let's find you. You're over here. Hire. Okay, that's it. So we have some new leaders in. So let's set this up. Well, actually, you are going to be a leader and a designer because you are the leader of design. You're going to be a leader and marketer. Where's the other guy? You are going to be a leader and programmer. Like this. And then you guys are all going to go and educate in HR management because we set up the HR management job. So when they come back, they will hire the people that we want to. They will sort of, lead the team and they will give bonuses to the teams. That's why you always want a leader. Now, we're going to go full speed here and we're going to see how people will adjust. Let's go to 1 speed for now so that we actually play the game a little bit. But we're going to set up some things. We're going to set up some staff. So I'm going to, we have 2 buildings. We need some cleaning. So we're going to hire two cleaners at 8. And we go to 12. And we're going to hire 2 more cleaners. And then we're going to go to 16 and we're going to hire 2 more cleaners. That means that we will be cleaning all the two buildings for the entire day, which is, in my opinion, pretty important. Because if it's filthy in the room, people will not work as hard and people will get sick and all that type of stuff. So at 16, we also want to hire let's do 2 maintenance guys and let's do 2 IT support. We don't want these guys in when the teams are in, or at least not long when the teams are in, because IT support is going to shove them off the computers and make sure that they can fix the computers. And we don't want that because we want people to work as efficiently as they can. So we have cleaning, we have maintenance, we have IT. So we need to hire a receptionist, but the receptionist should be coming in at 8. We could actually do 2 because we have 2 receptionists. Let's just do it because we will get more jobs and we have a design team. which is going to do a lot of these jobs. And that will give us a lot of business reputation, which will mean that we can get better deals, and we can also get more subsidiaries, which is if we buy out a company, we can make them our own and leave them in the game. But they will sort of, we can take out their cash if we want to. We can help them make better products and all that type of stuff. Now we also need cooks. We need 2 cooks for support, 2 cooks for marketing, a cook for design, and a cook for our 2D team. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cooks. We need 6 cooks, and they need to come in at 11, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a lot of... let's sort by type, actually. We have 6 cooks, 11 till 3. That's a good time. And that's actually going to be it. That's going to be our sort of external staff that we're going to hire. Let's see our stocks. Our stocks are doing great. Let's check out the market here. It's 1983. Now, what I'm going to do is, around 1983, there will be, like this, Smile Studio. There will become a new sort of businesses to the game. And these guys, around 1983, the antivirus software unlocks. And there's basically, most of the time I play, there's 2 new businesses that come into the game that make antiviruses, and the other things won't make any antiviruses. Now, if you buy them out completely, that means that another business will spawn, which will try to make some antiviruses. And way later in the game, there will be more businesses making antiviruses. But it's way better to just buy them up and make them subsidiaries, and buy these 2 companies out, make them your subsidiaries, and you have like the monopoly on antivirus game at that point, which is at least for like 10 years, which is going to be a lot of money. And if these companies are a little bit successful, you're going to get a lot of money out of it, and you're going to, you can always buy them out if you don't want them anymore. So it is most of the time going to make you money. That's basically what I think. So this Smile Studio, we're going to take a look at that. I'm not sure, we can't see what they're making yet, so I'm not going to take a risk and buy their stocks. But once we know that what they're making an antivirus, we're going to change that up. Definitely. So let's go full speed until we have our teams ready, and then we're going to start developing our second 2D editor, and we need to work on its support because we have a lot of verified bugs, and we need to make sure that these bugs will be worked out. We also need to set up some furniture things. So this is going to be my computer. Let's pause a little bit because this is going to be my computer. Oh, we do not need demand. So last month, nice profit. Let's can we actually port this? No. Okay, let's order copies. Let's order another 100,000. Now, one thing that I didn't build in the company is a printing sort of thing, a printing place. We could print our own copies. We're gonna do that at some point. Not now. I believe that we should be focusing on other things right now. So this is gonna be the leader for the support team. Who is the leader of the support team? Derek Peterson. Now I'm gonna assign these because the problem is that there is an issue with if you make this a support team and if you make this support team leaders, like I did over here. If you can read, yeah, you can read it now. He will not automatically go to the leaders. This is not a higher priority. He could also just go sit here and work there, and that means that some guy is not allowed to work because they're not allowed in here, and that's going to be very annoying. So the marketing team leader, we can now actually leave it on and just play, is Lane Stewart. So we can put Lane Stewart on this one. Where is Lane Stewart? Lane Stewart is over here. And who is the design team leader? We should pause because we have some deals I need to look at. The design team is Thurman Stone. That's the one. Let's give him or her, don't know, this computer. And that's basically set up right now. So let's take a look at these deals. These are because we have a receptionist. She will take on deals from other companies. Now we could filter this. I don't want printing deals because we don't have a printing facility right now. Marketing deals, yeah, no. Hosting, yes, we want hosting. Support, no, not really. Development, no, not really. We're going to develop our own products. Design, yes, because we have a design team. The design jobs will train them and be better at stuff, but they'll also make sure that if they are idle because we don't have anything to design for them in-house, we can use the design jobs to make some extra money and keep them busy. So yes, that means that we have no new deals for now. Let's just go and play. And we're still making money, which is very, very good. And what was it called? High Visuals? High Visual Studio is still selling. Let's check it out. It's still sold a lot. Let's actually order more copies. Let's go for 250,000. It might be that we are throwing money away right now because they might be sort of getting to the limit in like consumer reach. But for now, I'm gonna say that we're gonna sell at least a little bit more on this. And let's actually check our teams. Okay, we don't have these guys back. Our leaders should be back in like 5 more months. So 5 more months need to go by before we can actually start doing this. So whilst we're doing this, while we're waiting for that, let's go to employee benefits. Now, we should give them some benefits, of course. We should give them some pension. So let's do like 90 per month. If someone dies, we will pay this. If someone needs to be hospitalized, we will pay this. The minimum raise is going to be like 90 per year. Severance pay, if we send someone off, it's going to be 50%. Free food, yes. And we're going to pay for a company car, which is going to be pretty fun because you're going to see all the same cars now. So apply. An employee is not having their social needs met. That's your problem. We have canteens and lounges to do that. So you just go there. We have a deal. We have design, but we have to wait for this because we don't have the actual design team in yet. Oh, you all want a raise? Well, sure. Here you go. Have your raise. We do not meet demand again. Jesus Christ. This thing is selling like a. I'm not gonna say that. This thing is selling a lot, and yeah. Oh, by the way, for the people who are asking, we're playing on the city map right now. The seed that, if you want to have the sort of the same seed, I'm using the seed Hipbone with a capital H at the start. So if you want to play in the same sort of map, you want to follow this series, then that's the one you want. And for other people that have been asking, people have been asking, is this a modded series? Now, oh, we have some hosting. Wait a second. We need to accept this. On the host server, yes, accept it. And this is going to give us some money. Let's check ourselves. We still have a lot in stock, so we don't have to worry about that. What we could do now is, by the way, is open a distribution system. Yes, and we need to put it on the host. And that might overload the servers, but we're going to see. But yeah, for the people that have been asking that, if this is a modded series, well, yes and no. The thing is, I don't use mods that change the gameplay completely. I don't use mods that make things better or worse or stuff like that. Don't use bonuses. Don't use things that change the sort of the normal gameplay. But what I do use is furniture mods. And we use the mod where you start off in another building than the game gives you. But again, those are not really bonuses. They don't make the game easier or harder. They just add some flavor to the game, like the furniture. So like we have desks in here. We have these desks. This is a mod. Normally what people would do is they would just take a table, we need to go to the server room, like these kind of tables, and put two next to each other and make a thing of their own, make a desk of their own. Now we don't meet the demand, and yeah, our servers are overloading because of the distributional center. So let's order more copies. Jesus Christ, let's go for this is probably a mistake. 500,000 copies again. This is probably a mistake because our sales are going down, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see, can we port it? Oh, we have a new operating system to port it to, so we're definitely gonna do that. And we're gonna say that this is the highest priority ever. We want those sales. Okay, more deals, more designing deals. We don't have any designers in yet, but we're gonna do. Oh wait, we do have designers in yet. So this is gonna be assigned to the support team only. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make another 2D editor. So let's start with 2D editor. We're gonna make a sequel to High Visual Studio because it sold so well. We need to take that, we need to take all those fans and make them happy again. So let's make another sequel. We can't really do anything new with it, but that's not a problem for now. Let's just do High Visual Studio 2. Why not? Let's just do it like that. Easy way. Let's make it 55 bucks. It's not much of an improvement on the old one, so we don't want to make it too expensive. And this is going to make sure that it's going to sell if we're going to do it like a good quality, at least good. It's going to be hosting. It's going to be running on this SCM. What's it called? Source control management. I was right. It's not going to be in-house. We're going to use it. We're going to sell it. So we're going to add this, and we're going to add it to. Let's go for active. So this one is very active. This one is good. This one is the new one. So we're going to definitely put it on that one. And these are older. Well, we're going to set it on this one. This one is almost done. And the sequel to it has come out. So we're going to keep it on that. Okay. Teams, we're going to add the design team in because we'll need the design. We're going to take them off of the project once their design is done. And we're going to develop. And this should be a nice little piece of software again for us. So let's go and play the game. We should be able to design a little bit. Do we have some designers in? Only our leader is in right now, and myself. I can design stuff. So all the other designers are at home because they are just hired, or in class because they are sent to class by their leader. And there we go. Servers still overloaded, but in 1985 we can upgrade our servers, which is going to give us way more capacity. We sold a lot again, but we still have a lot in stock because we ordered a lot of things. So let's do like outstanding. Okay, what is the recommended thing here? 9.3, 2.7. Okay, we're gonna work on this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna assign, and we're gonna take off the design team, and that means that we can do a design job for office software. Yeah, sure. We're gonna design office software. We're not gonna design any 2D editors for our competitors. That would be a bad idea. So let's do the design job. But this is gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys like the new buildings. We're gonna do something different with other shapes once we have more money, once we are actually start the game. But like I said, it took me like 45 minutes to build up all this because we need some expansion room. And I didn't really feel like doing a lot of complicated stuff. But we're gonna do that in the future. And again, leave a comment about what kind of color scheme you want to see in the buildings. We could do different color schemes per building, but let's start out with one, like the company colors. And once again, I think that blue and a light brown for the floor would be a good thing. But I want to see your comments. I want to see what you guys think about it. So if you liked the video, then please leave a like and or a comment. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.